from the chairs. I know that chair to break free from me. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a great, hot Monday. I hope everyone had a productive day. I know I did and still am. I put the short on the short and I'm gonna be short. When I see something, I'm just gonna put it right here. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna leave it right here. Because I can't stand what people say. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know that was happening. And I definitely can't stand when people actually do the act and say, it wasn't me. It couldn't be me. Nobody's sitting around arguing with people for fun. Let's start there. It's getting ridiculous, it's getting old, and it's getting boring. Now, I do like when people do commentary on their recovery or journey, because a lot of people will take you to a place that you've never felt before. It's almost like a dark place inside where you start to get paranoid. You start to believe everything that you hear and see is real on this app, because they don't shut the app down. They don't actually go outside. They don't interact with real people, because I'm not saying that these people aren't real. There's just too many people, all right now, too many people that take this place so serious that when something happens, it's the end of the world. So I don't care about the commentary. Defend it yourself. Don't tell people how to fight on YouTube. But I like sitting with people that actually are secure with who they are. I gotta do it, because I'm trying to figure out how you really are who you say you are, but then every action shows that's not who you say you are. And you know, women, I don't beat them up too much, because us women, we're emotional. One day we like you, next day we don't, okay? One day we have a heart for you, and the next day, honey, we will kick you outside like Tuesday's trash. That's a female. I expect females to be emotional, to take this app and kind of make sure that they're mothering themselves and others around them. Yeah, anybody who's talked about somebody's children know. Anybody who's been on the short end of that knows how it feels. Well, I just want to know about these men, because it seems like these men keep saying it's us women who are emotional, which we're allowed to be. But then it's these men that are in their feelings, pillow talking, trying to run women away from the platform. You know, I'm really suspect. I really think it's suspect when there's all these men up there and then a woman comes up, wants to state an opinion about something, and she gets attacked. I get it. I'm learning, because being in these stages of trying to see who's in the echo and who's really playing this game well, you tend to watch certain things with people. And one thing I've noticed with these men is they love to argue with us women. Tell us we're not supposed to be around a platform, but they be quick right there with it. You know, just sniffing up underneath somebody and acting like they best friends. Women don't do best friends unless we want something. Hey, best friend, that's my best friend. Go, best friend, because we got a little secret together. So we holding that secret, best friend, until we ain't best friends no more. Then your secret's out. I wonder with men, are they holding secrets? Y'all like my Easter egg shoes? Hey, everyone in the chat. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Tree Frog. Hey, Jamie. I'm walking. Hey, Bush Boogie. You got to get your steps in. Oh, thank you, Tree Frog. They're actually, I call them my Easter egg shoes. Yeah, they're Air Maxes, but I call them my Easter egg shoes because they remind me of Easter eggs. But yeah, I'm walking, so I wanted to talk to you guys before. Hey, Shippa. Let me get you both. Thank you for dropping down. I'll get to that too, because I will look. It's only, oh man, my supervisor is texting me. Okay, so I wanted to get to, like I said, the men that are doing this catty behavior, that's doing this, I don't like you, I'll drag you, but you're dragging with derogatory things. Now, I have lately told people, you know, Janet's part of the community. I'm an old school B to the community. So I would say that in my day and age, we weren't just running around telling people, hey, I'm bisexual. How was your day? Hey, I'm bisexual. I hope you have a nice day. Nah, it wasn't like that. So now that it's 2025 and everyone's out of the closet, shout out to everybody out of the closet. You know, I mean, do what you do. I never judged anyone on their sexual preference and what they did in their bed. I judge you on how you treat me when I am encountering you. I'm not going to look at you and because of the way you look or dress or act, that I'm going to go off of that. I noticed that some people do that. Some people do that out here, which makes it really disgusting to think that people are still in this day and age that you just look at somebody to judge them. Not their character, not the way they treat people, but the way they look. So there's an incident that basically a gay man is coming on to straight men. Everybody knows this if you've encountered this channel. Now, I would say that's very dangerous for the community. I would never suggest that anybody out here who is in the community or you want to come out, that you go and just come all the way out to the point where you're going to cause yourself to be injured. Because from my ways, from the old school, from where I come from, you can get hurt doing that. So I would never, ever, ever suggest that. If you're going to come out and you're going to say, hey, I'm bisexual, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, I'm, intersex, I'm asexual, I'm queer, it's okay. And no one's going to judge you or even have the nerve to do a hate crime on you, because that's what that is. So I see a lot of hate crime going on this app, because if we know, then we know how to move. So if a man who's interested in men want to start coming around heterosexual men and then start pushing your way in to just, act like you're a heterosexual man, do you guys think that that's inappropriate? And then vice versa. If you're going to a gay man's panel, he's totally gay and you're straight. You mean to tell me that if he comes on to you, you're going to absolutely feel some type of way after you already knew that he was gay? And see, this is where I feel like the boundaries are being crossed. People are disrespecting other people. Again, the Tran, I love the Tran. I love you, Tosa. I love you, girl. I'm proud of you, girl. They done let you in, girl. So, tear it up, honey. But I would say that, today what I witnessed was a was a gay man not taking accountability for the other gay people that are in his community, that supported him, that loved him. And I would say the community was there to support it. But you'd rather have heterosexual people that want to tear you down, rip you apart, call you all type of vulgar names, actually do the hate crimes that you're not allowed to do out here. You want to do that on the app. You actually are allowing this behavior. And so I would say that the lines are being crossed, and I'm not happy. I wasn't happy this morning. Even now on my way to go eat dinner, I'm not happy, and I wanted to leave this here just for a moment. I put a short on my channel. You guys can watch it. Totally supposed to be a heterosexual man, knowing that he was being come on to, knowing the things that were being said, and still engaging with the gay man. So the question comes, where are you doing that for clout? Are you doing that to get a reaction? Or is that really you? Because it's very dangerous to mess around with people and their emotions and feelings, whether we're gay or straight. But heterosexual men are being, not even being, but they're being put to the test of, are you really gay? So there's this energy out here that allows people to like become another person and become the person that you're, worshiping or, idolizing. Because you're not supposed to idolize, right? It's a sin, right? No idols before the Most High. So people are so worried about, oh, is gay people going to hell? But no one's worried about their actions on what they're doing to treat people that are in the community, a certain way. I would say that what I saw this morning is basically a setup to get people harmed. Because there's some people, and I love you guys. I love the guys that, are gay. They're okay with being gay. They don't throw it on people. They don't make it a whole scene. It's not their whole life, but they just are who they are. I love it. I love the women that way too. And the men that are changing into women and women are changing into men, I will never judge you if that's what you want to do and you're standing on it. If you are going to turn from a male to a female, we do need to know. You cannot hide that. You cannot lie about that. You cannot make others believe that they're crazy because they know that it was a man to a woman. A lot of people wanted me to be a man, and I get it, Unfortunately, I spent 3 years proving I wasn't a man. That didn't work too well because they still will call you one if they want to. But what I learned was when you're giving these people this attention and they're preying on the fact that you're in the community, you have to separate yourself from the individuals that are causing that problem in the community. Because like I said, there's a lot of gay men that I love and respect. And I believe that there is a certain person on this internet that's drawing in this negative energy to get straight guys to go gay. And if you get caught, if you're behind the scenes, you're going to look like that picture I posted on my community wall as well. You're going to be a dead mouse out here, just period, dead in the water. If you're behind the scenes doing stuff that that you can't do privately, hint, hint. I mean, there's plenty of free apps that you can take care of that by yourself. You don't need anyone to add into that or take a picture of it or try to blackmail you later on. I get people are lonely. I get people are looking for love. I get it. But what I don't get, and I'm going to get out of here because I got to go. Love you guys. Thanks for the likes. I'll talk to you later. It is dangerous, Charlie. It's very dangerous. And so this is what I want to leave you guys with. Be proud. If you are in the community, you are okay. And know that, again, every letter matters, okay? Whether it's the L, the G, the B, the T, the Q, the I, or the A. And that doesn't mean that we are violating the heterosexual people. Okay, we are allowed to be friends. We are allowed to coexist. My boyfriend is heterosexual and he has no problem with gay people, but he does not want to be attacked, and he does not want to have one try to come on to him. And so that to me is very important moving forward. I am watching these men on these panels. When they're engaging and arguing with men, I'm looking at them differently, because if you are a basher of the community, then we need to stand up and say something. And even if you're in the community and you're allowing the heterosexuals to bash, then we need to check them as well. We have to take accountability for the people in the community. Like I said, growing up, we didn't have what they have now. So we have a right to say, I'm a bisexual woman, but I don't, and I mean don't come on to people, okay? I know my boundaries. I know the rules. So I feel like, again, guys, be safe out here. Know that Empress loves you. But know that if we don't stand on big business and someone doesn't say something about it, it's going to continue. Shout out to the heterosexual people, because we care about you. You're still our friend. But again, the community is being attacked by people that allow it, that are actually in the community. You can't say rally around the community if you're going to allow those people to do it. We feel sorry if you're going to allow that type of behavior. And then the suspects. I'm not allowing the suspects, because if you need someone to help you come out the closet, it is 2025. You need to get it together and focus on what you really need. That should be enough to come out of any closet, okay? If you can't stand for something, you gonna fall for anything. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. I'm going live tomorrow. Well, wait, is it tomorrow or Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. My daughter's putting her dog down on Tuesday. So I really want to talk about that probably Thursday. Has anybody ever put their animals down? And what process is this entailing for real? I mean, this animal has been our human-like family member for 12 years. And it's going to be something that, you know, it's going to be sad. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Hey, Jess, let me just put you out there, girl, so I don't want nobody timing nobody out. Yeah, we'll talk about it on Thursday, Jamie, because like I said, it's really something that's touched my heart, that, you know, I've never done this before. I have to go with my daughter on Friday to do this. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that Thursday, and Wednesday we'll just shoot the breeze, but probably not tomorrow, because, you know, got to get to the money. I've got like 20 something days before I'm going on my extravaganza, and I got to save every penny. If you'd like to donate to my trip to California, you can hit my Cash App and say this is a donation for Cali. I appreciate you. And know that I definitely am watching. I'm watching. I'm YouTube security. I'm going to call it out, and then we're going to leave it right here. Because again, it is illegal to do hate crimes. It's illegal. If you got a problem with the community, then stay away from their panels, stay away from their channels, and don't engage. And if you are a person of the community and you're going to heterosexual people's panels and you can't stand on big business and they start calling you out, accept who you are and move around. This is not enough for clout that you pretend that you're gay. That is so disrespectful. I love you guys. Hey, Third. I gotta go. Thank you for hitting the like, guys. I'm out of here.